be really nice to just have a weekend to myself.
You feel like summer.
But it was great to just be Victoria.
I hope that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know your history.
Classroom is so hot.
Oh, come what may, I'm ready.
Hello everyone, happy Saturday. Yes, it is Saturday and I decided that I was gonna pick up my phone and we are going to vlog today. We're gonna do a little week in my life, but we're gonna start on Saturday. And this is actually Saturday of Memorial Day weekend and I am actually away this weekend. This is my first weekend away from my baby and I am like very emotional about it. So I thought that vlogging it might make me a little happy too. I'm not sure how much I'll actually pick you up because I'm gonna be busy with my friends. It's one of my very best friends, her bachelorette party. So we're in Stowe, Vermont, and we're gonna party it up and have some fun together. And I'm just looking forward to some sweet times. And this is going to be really nice to just have a weekend to myself and a weekend to spend with some girls. But it is also just very sad to not be with my baby. So that's the game plan. And then later on, we will get to school stuff. I have a 4-day week, and in the 4-day week, we have a field trip on Friday. So I'm super looking forward to this week. I think it'll be a great one. Last week was a little rocky between, end of school year behavior, end of school year assessments, and just other like personal things like my family's health and so on, and then other things that we're doing. I'll update you all on that eventually when I can. I have just been overwhelmed and sometimes it feels like a lot because it is a lot, and that's the case right now. So anyways, I'm looking forward for a chance to kind of recharge, refresh, and just get some time for myself, and then to have some time to really enjoy and feel rejuvenated and have a lot of fun with my friends and my class once I get back to school on Tuesday. So I'm gonna go. I'm almost at the destination, but I just wanted to pick up the phone and say hi before I did that. So I'll see you all in a little bit. I just wanted to say hi first. So see you in a bit.
They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
Oh my god. Alright.
Odd thoughts and some dusty dreams, and we seem to find common ground. Guess everyone's got their own sound. Never cared much about fitting in, what's right or a sin. But as you stand before me, I give in. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
Hello everyone, I am currently at the Bachelorette party. We just went and had some cider donuts and stuff in Vermont, and then we went to the Ben & Jerry's factory. Unfortunately, it wasn't open. I don't know what the miscommunication was there, but we just got some chocolates, and then we're gonna head to a brewery, and then we're gonna go and get some ice cream because that is the theme. So that's what we're doing, but it's been so nice kind of being away. It has been a little stressful, but that is okay. Yeah, so let's go have fun.
That's my newest thing lately is my street draws.
Just tell me I belong. That I'm the lucky one.
Hello everyone, we are home now and I just wanted to pick you up and say hi. I have been home since like 11, but no, well, it was like 11:50. If you hear noises in the background, that's just my baby playing. But I have just been soaking in being back home with him and kind of also just been getting a lot of cleaning done because that has been very, very necessary. So, sorry I did not film anything there, but you can like count on me. I'm telling you the truth. So yeah, it's been a great day. I had so much fun being away and celebrating one of my best friends and her bachelorette party. It was really nice to just be Victoria for the weekend. Like I wasn't Mrs. Leet, I wasn't Mama, I was Victoria. And I cannot remember the last time I did something like that. So it was really, truly great. I missed Hugo so much and I missed my husband, but it was definitely a good thing. So there you go. Today is Monday and it's Memorial Day weekend. So I'm just kind of enjoying this extra time that I have off from school and just some time to get stuff done around the house, like cleaning and so on. I don't really have anything big planned for the rest of the day. It is about 5 p.m. right now. I think we'll continue to play and clean and all the things. And then I'm sure I'll pick you all up tomorrow and we will dive into school stuff tomorrow and I'll give you a full peek into the week as a teacher too. But just wanted to tell you that it was great to just be Victoria. And I don't know if I really like fully explained everything that we did when we were in Vermont, but we went to Stowe, Vermont. We did a little tour where we went to a chocolate factory. We went to like a little place, a cidery, like had, make apple donuts. We went to the Ben & Jerry's factory, which was closed, but we were able to like see the flavor graveyard and all of that, and that was fun. We went to a nice like brewery and had some good apps and some like flights and stuff. And then we also just ate out, did all the things, had a campfire, hung out, chat, all the stuff. So it was great. It was super refreshing. Vermont was beautiful. It was like a 4-hour drive from where I live. So it was a bit of a journey, but it's okay. It was worth it. But yeah, there you go. So I will pick you all up tomorrow and we will dive into school stuff. But until then, I'm just going to play with my baby and clean a little bit more because, wow, I guess you can like clean a house forever and it'll still never be done. Kind of like teaching. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Before you
I stumbled through the waking hours before this little life began.
Hello everyone, long time no talk. So it's been a minute since I've picked you up, and the reason for that has been it has been busy. So it is currently Wednesday night, and I think the last time I talked to you was like Monday. The last 2 days I have had school, and I have filmed a few things here and there, but I haven't had a chance to actually pick you up and chat with you. Reasons being, one, I haven't been getting to school super early. Like, I'm getting to school like right on my contract hours or a little later, I'm sorry, because my baby's been having a hard time transitioning back to daycare after I was gone for the weekend. He has just been super clung to me in the mornings, and he has not been wanting anyone other than me. So it's been hard to kind of get him ready and all of that stuff and get myself together. So yeah, that has kind of impacted how quickly I've been able to get ready. With that said, there are still things that I'm doing the night before, but there's just some things that you have to do in the morning, like get your baby dressed and put a diaper on, get myself dressed, and so on. So anyways, that's that. And then the other thing is I have been doing the like celebrate you whole thing for the end of the school year, where I celebrate a student every day. I have seen this all over social media, and one of my coworkers did it last year, and then she kind of shared her setup for it this year, and I decided to try it, even though I was feeling maybe a little overwhelmed by it. I don't know, like, that's a trait that I have, is I just get overwhelmed easily. And it felt more, I just went for it. I just decided, okay, we're going for it. And it's been really super sweet and great, and I've been loving doing it. The kids absolutely love it. The only thing is that I spin every morning to see who the next kid is. Like, I do a wheel decide. And I have a few teacher kids, so the teacher kids will come in the morning to see like what the wheel ends up being, and then I have to get it all together. And anyways, moral of the story is it's taking me a little bit. I know I could set it up differently, so I didn't have that, but I also kind of enjoy it because it's just some extra special moments with my students that I really adore. So there you go. Now, I'm going to fold some laundry and chat with you. That's why I have this big thing of laundry. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I have a big laundry basket. I always have laundry to fold. So I'm going to fold some laundry and chat with you. So that is why I haven't really had time to chat with you, because in the mornings I have been super busy, haven't had much time. Normally I'm supposed to have about 20 minutes before school starts due to contract time, but once I actually like get to school and get in the building and all that stuff, I really don't have much time at all. So there you go. Now let's chat school. So school so far the last 2 days has been really good. I've been having a lot of fun with my kids. They are so super talkative, but like, you know, that's just 'tis the season. Some things you just expect to happen. And I just, you know, I know that that's just going to be what it is. So it's okay. My class has been working through. They've finally finished their opinion pieces, and we did an opinion on demand, which I'm curious if your like curriculum also has them do on demands. I hate them. Reason being, I was never a fast worker. So I just don't know really what it proves to us if you have a kid write a writing piece in 45 minutes. It proves to us that they can work well under pressure. Like, I just, not it for me. But anyways, we did that today and yesterday. I had to split up the time over 2 periods because we didn't have enough time in one day. And what else? That was writing. In math, we've been working through area, and they've done really well with it. I think I did get a little shot for you today of like the multiplication chart that we created, and that was super cute. It was basically just connecting multiplication and area and understanding that area is you solve area using multiplication, and it's just finding the length of each side and then multiplying them, and then that, when you multiply them, you're finding how many square units are inside a shape. So that was just kind of a fun activity. And then after they did that today, they did a little like multiplication or area game. So that was math. And then yesterday they also just worked on area. They worked more yesterday with distributive property and understanding how to like take the area of two shapes and then add them together. But we'll continue to do stuff like that. Then in reading, we are still finishing up our F&P testing. And as they are doing that, I have started our new read aloud, which is a Diamond Daniel book, and we're finding like similarities between Diamond Daniel and our most recent, one of our most recent read alouds, which was Because of Winn-Dixie. And they're also just kind of reading to self and doing word ladders and other activities like that. And then during go time, we've been doing the Celebrate You activities. So basically what I've been doing for the like Let's Celebrate You is I make a slideshow, and there are like probably like 5 slides. The first slide's just like a picture, like the background of the Google slide is something that they enjoy. So like if they like Roblox, or if they like the fireworks, or if they like cats, or if they like baseball, stuff like that. That would be the background, and then their name is on it. And then I get a picture of them in front of that. And then after I do that, they filled out a little About Me poster before this all started. And so I put the About Me poster in there, and they kind of share all about themselves. I mean, everyone knows about them at this point, but it's still fun. And then after they do the About Me poster, then I usually let them share their favorite song. I do make sure the songs are like school appropriate, but so far everything's been good. And then later on in the day at go time, I'll share a read aloud that they choose. And if I don't have the read aloud, then we just watch it on YouTube. And then after they do that read aloud, we will often do they stand in front of a whiteboard and they write, the class writes nice messages to them. And then after the class writes nice messages to them, or as the class is writing nice messages to them, they also are writing 3 words that describe them on a sticky note. And those 3 words I am going to use to make a word cloud for them for an end of the school year gift. So that's what they've been doing during go time. And then if they finish that, then their jobs have been to kind of like finish up work, because I still have a few stragglers finishing up their opinion writing. I have some kids finishing up a few other things. So it's been kind of finish up work and or free write, free read, buddy read, stuff like that. And then in science, we've been working through force and motion, and we did like the force and motion lesson on mystery science, where they're learning about how to how the forces are push and pull, and they do a little activity where they make a hopper popper and they try and fling the popper to pop up, and they talk about how the rubber band has both the push and the pull force in it. Yeah, there you go. Long-winded overview of school the last few days. I'm sorry I didn't pick you up in the classroom, but now you're all filled in. I will do my best the next 2 days to fill you in and kind of keep you updated on everything that I get to and get done. But no promises, because life is busy right now. So the end of the school year is busy. My life is busy with different things that are coming up and that are exciting and new and different and sometimes not so exciting. And I'm sure at some point I'll give you like a whole life update, but that is not the time right now. So anyways, I'll do my best to pick you up, but we'll see what we get. And until then, I hope that you're having a great time. I'm going to continue to work on folding clothes, folding laundry, and I'm going to watch Ted Lasso with my husband, the last episode, which I'm like so super sad about, but I'm so excited to see it. So there you go. I'll see you all soon. Hello everyone. So, yes, it is Thursday. Yes, I am at home. This is just like very much bringing me back to like the first few weeks of school when I had like no time to vlog at school. Yes, same. Like the last few weeks of school is the same. So I have been so super busy, so I did not have a chance to pick you up at school today, but let me just kind of give you a little overview of what we did. So in reading, we read a chapter of our read aloud, and then I did a lesson on just comparing characters and like we did this a little bit earlier. I think it was this week, yeah. But we continued on this week with just comparing opal and diamond and just noticing how they're similar and how they're different. And then after we did that, they read to self, and I pulled kids for F&Ps. And then after that, they had snack, and we're doing outside snack, which has been so nice. I love getting outside as much as we can. And then we had our special. And today our special was PE. After that, we had go time. And this week, like I said earlier, we're doing like our star student time during go time. So the kids got to listen to the star student's story, and then we did like on the whiteboard, she stood in front of the whiteboard, and then they wrote messages around her, and then I got a picture of that. And parents have really loved that, and so have the kids. The kids are loving this so much, so I'm so super thankful that I just went for it and tried it, even though I've been feeling overwhelmed by the concept of it beforehand. And then after they finished that, they just kind of moved on to either finishing up writing, just kind of unfinished work. In science, we talked about bridges and what makes bridges strong, and we're going to kind of experiment with that later. And then in math today, we worked with the distributive property more and understanding how you can break up a larger rectangle to solve for the area by using the distributive property. They did really well with that because they're familiar with distributive property. So at this point, like area is feeling pretty easy for them because they know how to multiply and they know the strategies. So that's been really great. And then we didn't do any writing today because after we did math, we actually went to the 4th grade at our school does like a wax museum. So we went down and saw the wax museum. And then by the time we got back, there wasn't really enough time to write. I did give kids, I told them if they weren't done their publishing that they needed to go on and work on publishing. But honestly, I also put on a brainchild episode on space because we learned about animals in space and how space can kind of affect our bodies and so on, and the traits of our bodies earlier. So we worked on finishing that episode because we started that last Friday. And that's it. That's what we did today. Kids are so super ready to be done in some aspects, but they're also so loving each other and just how kids can be at the end of the school year. So strategies that I am using currently. I am, constantly trying to complement behaviors that I'm noticing that I am, that I appreciate because they're following the directions. But I will say I did have a student or two, one student particularly, that came up to me and told me that they didn't like it when I said so-and-so, thank you so-and-so, because I appreciate that you're following this direction quickly, because they didn't like that. They felt like when they weren't being included in that, it made them feel really bad about themselves. And I don't want to make anyone feel bad about themselves. So I took that feedback and I said, okay, I will change it to I'm noticing few kids instead of just stating names. And that's working okay. That's the best strategy I've got right now. I will say at this point in the school year, I've totally dropped my classroom management system of punch cards. I haven't been a big fan of it from the beginning of the school year. I don't think I'm going to use it next year. I think I'm just going to kind of rely more on relationships and so on. And I just don't think that punch cards or any real big classroom management actual system is overly effective for everyone. And I think that it's just helpful to just kind of teach these kids how to be good people without all of the to-dos. But I mean, honestly, do what works for you and what's best for you. But at this point in the school year, I'm just not really utilizing them. And let's see, anything else that I'm doing to keep the kids kind of focused is really just giving them time to talk when I can and giving them opportunities to just enjoy each other. But there's just some level of just needing to accept the crazy. Oh, one more thing I am doing is a few times today I had to say, wow, I'm starting to feel a little stressed because I'm hearing a lot of talking and I'm not able to think. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to take a few deep breaths. And when I open my eyes, I'm hoping that I'll be calm and the area around me will also be calm. And that signals to them kind of like calm down, but it also just shows them how I'm regulating myself in those situations. So it's like also modeling to kids how you can self-regulate. There you go. I am sorry that I haven't picked you up at school much at all this week. I haven't talked to you at school at all. Like I said, it's just been so super busy. Life is busy. And I think that you get it if you're a teacher because things are jam-packed. One thing that I'm loving as a mom right now is my baby is like starting to just be so sweet with songs. Like he's starting to understand how to like move around with songs. Like we were singing them. I don't know if this is a Miss Rachel song, but it's on her, like, you know, Miss Rachel Songs for Littles, where it goes, this is up, and this is down, this is down. And anyways, you move up and down and side to side and turn in a circle. And he's been like doing the movements when I sing it and like open, shut them, doing that too. So it's so super cute to just watch him develop and all of that stuff. All right, I can't really think of much else. I will try my very best to pick you all up tomorrow. Friday is going to be a great day. We have a field trip and I am so looking forward to it. It does have like an hour-long bus ride, but that is okay. We will get through. Yeah, that's it. I will see you all tomorrow at some point and fill you in on how the day goes. Bye, everyone.
So fly, oh my, I've been thinking about you all night. I can't get you off my mind. I'm out on deep water. It's too late, I've crossed the border. I'm bitten hard by Cupid, babe. Hurry, I need to be saved. Hurry with all the cliches. Sunny days, you and me. Keep out of the rain. Try me on any direction, I'll follow you. Don't wanna wait another day and miss out on your sweet selection. Tell Cupid stay. Ask him to...
Hello everyone, I'm sorry for my backwards shirt, but honestly I have a school t-shirt on today and I didn't know how to not get the name in it without it being like super awkwardly close. So hence you get the backwards grade 3. It is Friday. It is now like 3:40 and we have survived our first field trip of the year. Well, like first real field trip of the year. And it was really, really great. We went to the coastal Maine Botanical Garden. So if you are from Maine, I would definitely recommend doing that as a field trip with your students. If you're not, I would definitely recommend visiting if you would like, you know, if you ever come to Maine and you want to visit. Basically what they did is they did a little program on the life cycle of a plant, and that was okay. Like it wasn't my most favorite thing, but it was good. And then after we did that, we went to just walk and explore the gardens and look for the trolls and look for flowers. And we had so many chaperones that like I didn't even really need to do that much stuff. Like I just kind of tried to bounce from group to group, but there were many times when it was just me trying to look for another group. So it was lovely. If you hear wind in the background, by the way, that's because there is wind in the background because our classroom is so hot. It has been like in the 90s the last few days here. And our schools, most of the schools in Maine, I would say, especially in the elementary level, don't have air conditioning. At least that is true for all of the schools that I am aware of in this area. And yeah, it has been hot, but it is finally letting in a cool breeze, and it's actually starting to rain right now and thunder. So I'm just kind of taking it. So sorry if you hear some background noise. But anyways, let's see. This is going to be fun to walk outside in. Oh well. So today, like I said, was just really super great. And this week has been really good, busy, but yeah. Oh my goodness. Field trips just fill my cup with so much joy because like seeing the kids like on the bus, just being kids and like singing songs to the music and having so much fun with their friends. It's just so sweet. Sometimes there are moments in teaching where you just like sit back and think, wow, I'm just so thankful for these kids and to be doing this job. And this was one of those times. And it did also make me think like, oh, I'm going to miss them. But anyways, I am going to close the window actually because I am starting to get water coming in our classroom. So pause. Okay, so continued. So since it's Friday, we just kind of made sure that everything is set and ready to go for next week. Really mostly just for Monday because we are like burnt out after having a field trip in such warm weather, you know, being on the bus for an hour, all of that stuff. But some things that we're doing next week that I felt like I would just kind of show you because this is like the first time I've actually picked you up in my classroom this week. So sorry for that, but I figured I'd share it with you because it's kind of fun to see sometimes. So we are reading Diamond Daniel. Love this book. It's a really sweet one, cute, and I love that it's highlighting a main character of color too because we love inclusion here. So I think that that's just been really great and we're enjoying it. And she's a really great, like, she compares really well to Opal. If we finish that, I'm not sure if we'll get to this year, but normally we do a fairy tale book tasting where they read different fairy tales and then they find, as they're reading those books, they try and look for if there's a fairy in there, like look for the different characteristics of a fairy tale. So that's this. I'm not sure we'll do that Monday, but like it's super fun. So I'm hoping we'll do it before the end of the school year. In math, we're working with area and we're doing rectilinear shapes. So they're going to use this to kind of decipher and break apart the rectilinear shapes to find the area. And if they finish that early, they can do one of these math games. I really love these math games from Games for Learning on TPT. So I'll try and link them down below, but definitely recommend. And then in writing, they are going to start working on a letter to their next year's teacher. And this is actually a product on my TPT store. So if you're looking for something, I'll link it down below. But it is basically, they say their name, your teacher this year. They don't know their teacher next year. And then it asks some questions about themselves. What are your hobbies? What's something special about you? So on. And then the next page on the back is stuff about school. So it's supposed to be a 2-paragraph letter where they're just including information about themselves. This is the kind of organizer, and then they can write it on lines after that. And there you go. And then one more thing that I had that I thought I'd show you is lately I've been having some students having issues with specific peers and things during lunch and recess. So one thing that I have started because one of my amazing coworkers recommended it is I've been doing a little like check-in, check-out ticket, well mostly a check-out ticket, and they just rate how lunch went, how recess went, and then they say if there's anything that a teacher should know. And yeah, I think this has just been a great, like really quick and easy thing to do during quiet time that's been accessible to the kids and it's making it easier for me to constantly be able to check in and also have some like data to show parents if they're wondering. There you go. That is the update. I am going to now go home and, well, actually I'm going to go get my baby. Then I'm going to go see my parents and we're going to go hang out with them and have dinner with them. And then we'll go home and have some fun times. So that is the update. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I am sorry again that it's been like little everywhere, but that is just the chaos of the end of the school year. If you are a teacher, you totally understand. So thank you for being there with me and hanging out and, you know, having fun with me. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you can see future videos, and please comment down below any future videos you'd like to see from me, especially videos you'd like to see from me in the summer. I put up a little poll on my community tab earlier, just thinking of some videos that I'd like to make, but I'd love to hear any more that you can think of that you'd like. So that is it. I hope you all have the best weekend, and I will see you all in the next one.
And I will clear the way